Good evening. How are we all doing? Hope you are all well. Welcome back to True Gunners TV with another transfer news update regarding Arsenal Football Club. And we're going to make this one quick because I am fucking pissed off with this football club. I have had it up to here. I am fed up with seeing the same shit being regurgitated. You know, we're 30 days into the transfer window. We have less than 30 hours remaining. Still no sign-ins. However, players are still continuing to leave the football club. And the latest one being Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang is set to join Barcelona. And basically, what they are saying is that the deal, is... Hang on a minute. The deal is reportedly agreed between Aubameyang and Barcelona. And all it needs now is Arsenal to give the green light. Arsenal, they've frozen this guy out. He wants to leave. He wants to move on. He wants to be playing football. He's even agreed to take a large pay cut in order to go to Barcelona. Barcelona have agreed to pay the guys full wages. And it looks like it's not a done deal yet, but it looks like it will get done. Unbelievable. Our best striker leaving this football club. Again, this is the other part to the deal. We are getting no loan fee. Not a single penny. Not a single fucking penny. Yeah, no loan fee. We're just allowing him to walk out the door. Yeah, you pay his wages. Yeah. All good, Barcelona. Yeah. He'll probably come in and score you, I don't know, a good 8 to 10 goals for the remainder of the season. It's all good, though, because we've got Lacazette. The guy who scored 3 goals all season. It's all good, though, because we've got Edu and Arteta, the guy who hasn't scored all season. Arsenal Football Club in the fucking mud. And look, I am severely pissed off with this deal. Severely pissed off because I am one of the very few Arsenal fans within the fan base who still rate this guy. Yeah, a lot of Arsenal fans have forgotten that Aubameyang has played 163 games for Arsenal. And in them 163 games, he has scored or created 113 assists. 113 goals or assists in 163 games. And people are sitting there going, this guy's finished. Sell him, move him on. Unbelievable. Yeah, he's out of all our strikers that we've got available, he scored the most goals this season, but he's finished. And these fans, they sit there, Mikel, Mikel made the decision. Mikel's great. He's got great hair, and he makes the correct decisions, and we've looked such a better team without Aubameyang. Hey, we didn't win a game in January. We can't score goals. Yeah, one Arsenal fan said to me about, we need a striker more than we need a midfielder because, look at the Burnley game. Lacazette had 2 great chances in order to score a goal, and we would have won that game. Fine, I take your point, but I'll also say this to you as well. Yeah, if Aubameyang is on the end of them chances, at least one of them is in the back of the net, even a half-finished Aubameyang. But we're allowing this guy to leave. Unbelievable. And you still got Arsenal fans sitting there hoping and praying that within the next 27 hours, we sign a player that is going to ultimately save our season. Good luck. Good luck. It's not happening. It's not happening. Yeah. And I'm telling you this now. This is what I think. Sack the pair of these fucking wallads now. Do it now. Stop wasting time. This is bullshit. Stop wasting time. Yeah? Let's start with this prick. This prick here, right? He said, and I quote, he said on the 9th of January, we're now the 30th of January. On the 9th of January, this guy said, before the Nottingham Forest game, before we got absolutely embarrassed and knocked out of the FA Cup, yeah? Fair few games ago now. Well, I say a fair few games ago. The only reason it isn't is because we got one of our games cancelled. But there we go. When asked about a new striker, he said, I think with the amount of things and the way that we want to improve the squad, we have to maximize every window. We look like we're maximizing, don't we? Yeah. 5 players gone, possibly 6, maybe even 7 by the end of it. 0 incomings. That's really maximizing your transfer window, isn't it, Mikel Arteta? Yeah, we chased a player for 24 days. No backup plan. Look where we are now. Maximizing our transfer window, ain't we, Mikel Arteta? Yeah? We got this fucking idiot, Edu, sat there, sipping his wine, drinking his fucking, eating his fucking caviar, not a care in the world, feet up. Yeah? This prick should also be sacked, no matter what happens. Yeah? Because how can you be in charge of transfer dealings within this football club? And we are waiting until the very last day to even think or contemplate anybody joining and coming in. You're allowing players to leave with no replacements. Unbelievable. Yeah? 3 of the players that have left, or when you include Aubameyang leaving, 3 of the players that have left this football club or are leaving this football club, we are receiving zero pounds for. Callum Chambers, Said Kolasinac, and no loan fee for Aubameyang. Good business. Yeah. Arteta and Edu, you know, they're great with transfers. So great. When asked on the 9th of January, the 9th again, we're on the 30th. This was on the 9th, about a new midfielder. We are very, very short in midfield at the moment. Mikel Arteta's quotes. Obviously, we're going to move and we're going to look for options because we are very short there. As far as I'm aware, there's only one option that Arsenal have looked at, and that is this guy here, Artur. Yeah? One option that Arsenal have actually looked at. Another player where the deal is dead in the water. Done. Fabrizio Romano confirmed that. It's done. It ain't happening. Juventus wanted to give him to us on an 18-month loan with an obligation to buy. Edu thought, yeah, that's great, guys. The hierarchy at Arsenal said, nah, we ain't doing that. Fuck that. Yeah? 6 months or nothing. Since then, Juventus have sold Kulusevski to Tottenham, and they've also sold Bentancur to Tottenham. 2 midfielders, and they've brought in Dennis Zakaria, another player who was available at a cheap price, who would come in, do a job at Arsenal, and we didn't even try to go for this guy. We're too fixated on Artur. Oh, Artur. Yeah, because he's such a great player, because he's doing so well in the Serie A, isn't he? And now we have no opportunity of getting this guy. There is no chance. So that's two players we have chased the entire January transfer window, and we've got a big fat 0, none. The worst run football club in this country. Not in this country, but in the Premier League. 100%. 100%. And until these fucking frauds leave this football club, we're going to continue on with the same old shitty cycle. The same old crap. Unbelievable. Yeah? And who is to blame? For me, they're both to blame. The pair of them. Mikel Arteta. Yeah? Fancy coming out and saying in a press conference on the 9th of January that we need midfielders. We need a striker. We're looking for midfielders and a striker. Yeah, just make that obvious to the world, mate. Yeah, because then any club we go to and try to negotiate for a striker or a midfielder, they're automatically going to go, do you know what? We know you want one. We'll bump our price up. And that is probably what has been happening in this transfer window. That is probably why we haven't signed anybody. Because they've gone, oh, I heard you in a press conference, beginning of January, stating you need a midfielder. You need a striker. Desperation settings now because there's less than 48 hours to go. Anybody we buy now is a panic buy. Well done, Mikel Arteta. Well done for making that obvious to the world. You prick. Edu, this guy's supposed to be the director of football. He's supposed to be the main man in charge of transfers. He takes the credit for the players that come into this football club. So he should also take the flak for what is happening right now. And I tell you now, in the next 24 hours, just after the transfer window ends, I don't care who we bring in. I want to see breaking news. Edu Gaspar has been sacked. Sacked. He is shit. And alongside that, Mikel Arteta needs to be sacked. We have an opportunity to get into the top 4. All we needed was a couple of decent signings. That is it. Yet again. None. Oh, it's okay if we finish 6th. It's progress. Yeah? So let's just say, right? We don't get top 4 because it's looking increasingly unlikely the longer that this drags on for. Yeah? And the fact that we ain't getting anybody in. So let's say tomorrow, transfer window shuts. Arsenal haven't signed a single player. We don't get top 4. We finish 5th or 6th or even 7th. Maybe even 8th. Yeah? Let's just say 5th or 6th, because then the majority of Arsenal fans will say, oh, it's progress. Yeah? Let's just say that. So that's 3 years under Mikel Arteta's tenure in a row in which we have finished outside of the top 4, in which we haven't got Champions League football. For 2 seasons in a row, we finished 8th. Last season, we finished 8th. No European football whatsoever. The season before that, we finished 8th. And the only reason we got European football was because we won the FA Cup. If we didn't win the FA Cup, we wouldn't have had European football at all. So how much longer are you fucking idiots going to keep trusting this bollocks process? For how much longer does this process have to continue before we start showing proper progress? I'm not talking about little, we finished 2 places above last season. Well done. When are Arsenal going to start being a big club again? When are they going to start acting like a big club again? Because I'm fed up to the back teeth with this bollocks. I really fucking am. And I've had enough of it. And you know what? Alongside the whole Aubameyang situation, David Ornstein, yeah, he's Mr. In the Know when it comes to Arsenal. He tweeted out this: Barcelona near an agreement with Arsenal for Aubameyang loan till the summer would be a major saving for AFC in terms of wages with no loan fee or buy option. No incoming deals, as in incoming deals for Arsenal, are close. That was tweeted out roughly 2 to 3 hours ago. So if there's nothing close then, what makes you think there's going to be anything close in the next 24 hours? Unless we do a madness overnight. Another player, yeah, who could still be on his way out. Edu and Arteta. Newcastle are still extremely interested in taking Edu and Arteta off Arsenal's hands to help bolster their attacking options and chances of surviving Premier League drop. Well, you're signing the wrong player to start with because the guy ain't scored any goals all season. So, you know, you can take him. Take him. Do what you like with him. I couldn't give a flying fuck. My biggest thing is with this board and this regime and the fact that we haven't brought anybody in to replace any of the players that have gone out. It is a joke. I'm fed up. And by the time these deals have gone through, because Aubameyang's one will go through, I believe, and Nketiah's one, don't know. Who knows? You know, Mikel Arteta loves this guy off. I don't know what it is, but he loves this guy off. So we'll probably keep him, let him run his contract out. And that'll be another player that leaves for free in the summer. Well done. We're supposed to be a self-sustained model. Are we not? Yeah, but you can't self-sustain when you're letting your assets leave for free. Dickheads. Honestly. So yeah, the Nketiah deal might not go through. But if it does, that will leave us with 17 outfield players in the first team squad. That is a joke. It's not enough to get top 4. COVID and everything else. COVID can strike at any time. You get a couple of these players that get COVID. Injuries. Yeah. We ain't going to be able to call off a game again. Because the rules have changed. You have to have certain things now. And it's like 17 players. What? Are we going to start, you know, oh, we get a bit short. Oh, let's play Ramsdale up front. We could be left with just Lacazette. But he holds the ball up so well. Do me a favour. Seriously, some of you lot need to raise your fucking standards. This is a joke. Your standards are in the gutter. The gutter. And I'm fed up with hearing you lot, not you lot in the chat, but Arsenal fans spout absolute bollocks. Yeah? We're living in hope that this guy, yeah? Councilman Tate. We're living in hope that Councilman Tate from Power can come in and save our asses, score the goals that we require. We're hoping that this deal will happen tomorrow in order to kind of make us feel better. But even if that deal happens, yeah, we still need a midfielder. That don't mask over that. This transfer window has still been a joke. Don't mask over that. And not only that, I've told people before, look at the stats, man. Look at the stats. I don't give a fuck if this guy is only 21 or 22, whatever he is. His stats are identical to Aubameyang this season. But Aubameyang's finished. And this kid, he's the greatest thing since sliced bread. Fucking do me a favour. Seriously. You lot. Mate, it's mad. It really is mad. Look at it. And last but not least, as you just see there, let's talk about this prick. This prick here. Flirting with Roma all summer. Red card after red card after red card after red card after red card. I already knew he wasn't going anywhere in the January transfer window, but we all sort of live on hope, you know. Bearing in mind, you know, Arteta said himself on the 9th of January that we needed reinforcements in midfield. I lived in hope, hoping and praying that Arsenal might get a couple of midfielders in and then fuck this guy off. But as we already knew, Fabrizio Romano has confirmed Granit Xhaka is going nowhere. 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 But I knew that anyway. What a way to wind up Arsenal fans even more. Just tweet out randomly, Granit Xhaka isn't leaving in this transfer window. We fucking knew that. We knew that. Because this guy's too busy sucking Arteta's cock. Because it's the only reason he could be getting on the football pitch. Because it ain't for footballing reasons. I know that for a fact. Nah, I've had it. I'm done. And yeah, I will be back tomorrow. I will be back tomorrow with another transfer video. But I can see things just getting worse for me. I can. And if a deal or two happens to go through for Arsenal, I ain't going to sit here and be excited. To be honest with you, yeah, this might sound defeatist and this might sound like, he ain't a real Arsenal fan. I hope we don't get nobody. I hope we don't get no cunt. And the reason I say that is because maybe, just maybe, these fickle pieces of shit that call themselves Arsenal fans, that support blindly, yeah, maybe if we don't get anyone in this January transfer window, maybe, just maybe, they might wake up to the real issues at this football club, i.e., Mikel Arteta is a fucking useless twat. Edu, useless. I'm going to get into a couple of your comments and then I am off. I'm off because I am fuming. Dardanian, who would like to join Arsenal anyways when these clowns are still here? There you go. There you go. AJ says, good evening to Luca. Good evening, Luca. How are we doing? Niall says, evening, Brandon, mate. Hope you're well. I'm good, mate. I'm good. I'm just fuming with this football club. I cannot explain how mad I am. Seriously. Hello, Joanne. How are we doing? Hope you're all right. Diego Lopez says, is Aubameyang really gone? It is nearabouts a done deal, mate. It will go through. It will go through. I'm fully expecting that to happen. Make sure you're smashing up them likes, by the way, if you haven't liked already, and make sure you subscribe to the channel if you ain't already as well, because there's going to be plenty more to come. Plenty more rants over this bullshit banter club. Rohit Sham says, big up Brandon. We've got NS Sports TV in the chat. How are we doing? Joanne says, Super Eddie, world-class striker. Fucking hell. Jesus Christ. I still like Abba and would love to know the real beef between Arteta and Abba. Exactly. We'd all love to know. I'd like Aubameyang just to come out and say, yeah, this guy, you know, Mikel Arteta, he's got great hair and everything, but he's a prick. He's a prick. Because let's be honest, what could Aubameyang have done that's so bad for him to be exiled the way that he has? What? Because he turned up late a couple of times. Do me a favour. Yeah? Do me a favour. Fair enough. Strip the guy of the captaincy, yeah? Because that ain't showing true leadership within the team. Fine. Have no issues with that. But to exile him completely when we have a player in this squad who told the fans to fuck off, who costs us games time and time again, but he's still here. He still plays week in, week out. He's not been exiled. What is all that about? Under Arteta, Auba doesn't have a future. I agree, mate. I agree. It just makes me mad because I just think, fuck Arteta off and get a proper manager in. Do you know what I mean? Are you going to let people on to have their say? I will do tomorrow, bro. I will do tomorrow. We'll do that on transfer deadline day. Get people on, see how you're feeling. Hopefully, things will have improved by then. Because at the moment, we're just going round and round in a fucking circle. Let's be honest. Carl, how we doing, Carl? Big up. We'll come 8th. We are finished. We are finished again. Yeah, we're finished football club, mate. We're finished. Absolutely finished. In the mud. Halimi, how we doing? Geez, Brandon with a fresh do. Radical look. Yeah, fresh haircut, mate. Fresh. Looking fresh like the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Still mad about this football club, though. Even a fresh cut can't make me feel better. Good evening, love Arsenal, hate Kronenke. See, I agree with you. And let's not get away from Kronenke because all this is happening under his ownership. But one thing I will say is the money's there. Go and spend it, Arsenal. We made that pretty damn clear at the beginning of the transfer window. The money's there to be spent. Why is it still sitting in the bank account? Do you know what I mean? And that ain't Kronke's fault. Laka, he's our French man. He's our number 9. He is dog shit, mate. He's finished. Everybody calls Aubameyang finished. Lacazette's finished, mate. He's been finished for a long time. He hasn't scored 20 goals in a season for Arsenal. Do you know what I mean? But he holds the ball up so well. Oh, honestly. If we only have Lacazette left because Auba and Eddie leave and then Lacazette gets injured, then what? We're fucked. Well, then what? Like I said, Aaron Ramsdale, he's probably going to have to play up front. Do you know what I mean? It's a joke. It really is a fucking joke. I never heard of Isaac before the Euros, and I forgot about him till we were linked with him. There you go. So this guy ain't exactly been ripping up trees. And as you can see from his stats this season, he hasn't been ripping up trees. He's not that great. Borussia Dortmund had him when he was 18. Let the guy go. Well, Borussia Dortmund, they don't tend to get it wrong when it comes to keeping hold of or nurturing young talent, should we say. Look at Jude Bellingham, look at Haaland, look at other players that have come through their academy like Marco Reus. Do you know what I mean? They don't get it wrong very often. So for them to let him go shows me he ain't fucking good enough. And that's it. When you next on Lee Gunner's channel? I don't know, mate. I don't know. I suppose it'll be the next fan cam after the next game. I don't know. We'll see. I might try and reach out to Lee, see if he wants to do a show before the Wolves game. But he's a busy guy, so it's not always easy. Facts Brandon says Taib. There we go. Arsenal equals Clown Town. Yeah, it's the circus, the Arsenal circus. That's what it is. They should hire the Emirates out as the circus. They've got enough clowns running around there. They've got enough clowns running around there. They just need an audience now. You know what I mean? 5755 subs, Brandon. Yeah, keep whacking them subs up, guys. Yeah, I want to get to 1,000 by the end of this year, which doesn't sound like a lot, really, but it's the next step. The channel's been going for a while. Obviously, I'm on break. Back now, it's going to be regular content. So look, make sure you're slapping a subscribe button as well if you haven't already. I'd really appreciate that, and we'll all grow together as a community. Edu is on his winter jet ski, 100%. Oh, what have I done there? There we go. Arteta is a bully boy. He is. He's a bully boy. He thinks he's Mr. Know-It-All. He's arrogant, self-righteous, prick. Why is Jack Wilshere wearing number 12 in Dubai? are worried he's getting a contract. That's probably the plan, mate. You know, with 26 hours left to go, if we're going to sign a couple of players, we ain't going to sign a couple of players in 26 hours. No chance. No chance. We'll probably get one. Yeah. And that one will probably be Alexander Isak. And then it'll be like, well, what are we doing for midfield? Oh, it's all right. We'll give Jack Wilshere a contract. You might as well get the band back together. Yeah, get Arteta to dust his boots off. Get Edu to do the same thing. Bring Arsene Wenger back. Yeah, you might as well. Arteta has done nothing ever since he was appointed apart from making poor decisions. And you're right about that. And the only thing that's saving this guy's ass is the fact that he won the FA Cup. Arsenal fans are still living on that FA Cup win. I couldn't give a flying fuck, mate. Arsene Wenger won 2 to 3 FA Cups when he was finished. But did Arsenal fans allow the FA Cup to mask over that? No. So why are they letting it happen with this guy? Yeah, he's not good enough. He's a joke. And I'm a bit disappointed that Everton have appointed Lampard as their manager. Nah. Why did you not come back to Arsenal and say, look, yeah, take back your legend. Yeah, he's a joke. A joke. Xhaka is Arteta's lover boy. I wish Arteta inners could use their brain for one moment to see how corrupt this manager and directors of the club are. I'm going to go play some music with my band to get some stress off myself. Big up yourself. Yeah, go do that, mate. Go do that because, yeah, watching content about Arsenal is it's not stress-free, mate. It's not stress-free and never will be until things are sorted out at this football club. Good evening, Afsar, says AJ. Big up everybody. Another season wasted and I am now bored. Exactly, I'm bored of saying the same shit over and over and over again. Do you know what I mean? Over and over and over and over again. And every single time, we get proven right. But then Arteta inners will come out with another excuse. Or they'll change the narrative again. It's a load of bollocks. Peak times when a haircut doesn't lighten your mood. There you go. See? There you go. And I was pampered today as well. Get it right. So Real Madrid looking at Saliba in the summer. Been bossing it in France, but this prick can't see it. Exactly. And do you know what? It wouldn't surprise me if Saliba did go in the summer. Because he's going to look at that situation with Aubameyang and he's going to go, what? Am I going to just end up being exiled like Aubameyang? Nah, fuck that, bruv. I can go to Real Madrid. You know what I mean? Even Marseille would probably try and get him. Even though they've got a transfer ban, they'll probably still try and get him. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, he's probably one of the best up-and-coming young centre-backs. And he's proven it. He's proven it. But this manager can't see it because, we've got Benjamin White. Well done, mate. You should go on Diesel channel when he's doing the stream too. I'd love to get on Diesel's channel. Anybody who can contact Diesel, yeah, give him a message. Tell him all about me. I'll try and make that happen. I will because, Diesel, he speaks a lot of facts as well. And I think me and him would get on very well. We have similar thoughts. Like I said, Isak isn't worth 70 million, better than a finished Aubameyang. We are making a mistake. There you go. Another mistake. We make mistakes year in, year out. You know, I'm used to this, Robbie. I'm used to it, bro. You know, it happens every fucking season. And this could be a huge mistake, a massive mistake. And yeah, Isak isn't worth 70 million quid, but I don't give a fuck. It's not my money. You know what I mean? Like I said, I hope we don't get anybody because then maybe these fans might wake up to the real problems at this football club. That's going to be a star signing. Jack Wilshere. Fucking hell. Oh, dear. Jack Wilshere. Oh, my days. Smash the sub and like button, people. This guy is one of the only Arsenal fans that speaks facts. Do them up, people. There you go. See? Big up yourself. Coming you Gooners 11 raps. Appreciate it. Appreciate the support. For midfield, I would go and get Basuma from Brighton. Look, ask every Arsenal fan, and they would say the same thing. The only person or persons that don't think we need Basuma from Brighton is Edu and Mikel Arteta. So, and they're the ones running our football club. It's a farce. It really is. I do actually genuinely believe half of these fans, half of the Arsenal fans, the real Arsenal fans, not the ones that talk bollocks, the real Arsenal fans could run this football club better. I genuinely believe that. Saliba will be one of the greatest mistakes the club has made in my lifetime, and I am 22 years old. There you go. There you go, AJ. And on that note, I'm ending this stream. I'll be back tomorrow for the transfer deadline day. We're going to see what's going to happen. We're going to see what Arsenal brings to us. Is it going to be more stress, more disappointment, and more, ranting and raving about this fucking absolute farce of a process? Or will we get one or two signings over the line? Yeah, right. Anyway, peace. I'm out of here, guys. And as we've already said, if you haven't already, please make sure you subscribe to the channel and slapping that like button. And also, don't forget to hit that notification bell as well. You get a notification every single time I go live or I do a stream or a video, and then you'll never miss a single thing. Big up each and every one of you. Let's hope tomorrow's a better day.